morning, TC Robertson. I'm Olivia Sosar.
And I'm Grace Bedingfield.
And this is the 10th season of
The GF Current. Welcome to this, the first episode of the 10th season of the GF Current. In 2007, the Golden Fleece Media Group launched the revamped version of the WRAM broadcast and hasn't looked back since.
That's right, and now after 10 years, we're restructuring and revamping all that this show can be.
In case there was any doubt, Old Man Winter has made an appearance bringing snow and cold weather to Asheville, and winter in Asheville means miss school.
That's right, Grace, and thankfully we're getting closer and closer to that winter break. But before that, seniors in English this semester have recently finished their graduation projects.
Congratulations to all those seniors who have presented, and hope this break provides a much-needed rest. On November 7th, Asheville held a general election for 3 city council members. One of the newly elected members is South Asheville's very own Vijay Kapoor. Kapoor was able to sit down with us and tell us what it was like to run in the race and what he hopes to do when he joins office.
You can find the entire interview at goldenfleeceonline.com, but here's a sneak peek of what he had to say about his win.
This is my first time that I've run for anything, what really kind of pushed me to do it was I grew up here in Asheville, moved away, and moved my family back here about 3 years ago. So my daughter is a first grader at Estes, not too far from here, and I wanted to set down roots. And I was concerned about the direction the city was headed. I was concerned about our capabilities to deal with what may be headed our way. So rather than continue to yell at the newspaper, I decided to go out and run.
Again, you can see the entire interview online, and you can see our election page in our brand new news magazine.
Speaking of the new magazine, in it you'll find lots of in-depth stories, including one on new teacher Rhonda Allenmore.
In connection to that story, we thought it'd be fun to ask some of the new to TC teachers about the items on their desk. Reporter Adam Eisen has more.
Each year, teachers come into the new year with the question in mind on how best to express themselves via what they keep on their desks. Through fun knickknacks or a simple note, it reminds them of where they came from and what keeps them going. What kind of significance does your desk have to you?
Ideally, it's supposed to keep me organized. I guess it does that in a lot of ways, but honestly, the most thing I use it for is to work on my computer.
The objects on my desk are trinkets that I've picked up in my travels. So I have like a vase from Peru and a box from Mexico, something from Egypt. I have different coins from different countries, my favorite books. So my desk to me represents who I am and what I've done, and again, it is where I work and I enjoy what I do. I enjoy my job.
Right now it's signifying clutter and how behind I am on a lot of things.
How did you go about decorating your desk?
I guess grab some things from home. My son actually helped me pick out some of the things to bring in here. He came in here on the teacher work days and helped me pick out a few things. I got at the orientation when I started with BCS, but got my Star Wars stuff here. I'm a big Star Wars dork. And I got pictures of my boy and I.
Probably this box, I got it with one of my friends who was showing me around Mexico, and it has this cute little fish inside of it. And it's well decorated, pretty colors, vibrant. And also, this is going to be weird, but if you smell it, it still has that wooden smell. And that's one of my favorite scents, so that's weird, but...
My spider. I got this again. I told you earlier. I got it at a yard sale for $25, and everybody likes it. It's a fun little spider.
Do you sit at your desk often?
Stand mostly, which I found this thing on Amazon, and it allows me to raise and lower the computer. I I've just always been that way. I don't sit down much.
No, I tend to sit on that stool. I only sit here if I need to get serious work done and grade papers.
No, because I'm up and doing things. Working.
With the GF Current, I'm Adam Eisen.
Thanks, Adam. I know a lot of teachers have awesome keepsakes from over the years. Speaking of over the years, Porter Kinsey Welsh helps us take a look at traditions here at TC Robertson celebrated by teachers and students.
Out with the old, in with the new, each year brings change, but we still bleed gold and blue. Since your teachers were students, traditions have been a part of life here at Robertson. Senior Sarah Lewis tells the tradition that stood out to her the most.
As a senior, especially the senior crowns, because freshman year I've always wanted to have a senior crown. I thought that was a really cool idea because seniors are the kings and queens of TC Robertson.
While other students enjoy things like pep rallies, teachers have their own opinion on school traditions. TCR alumni Coach Laura Beatty explains what traditions she misses from her time as a student.
The traditions that I miss most is the student involvement as fans at athletic events. It was the expectation that if we had a home football, home basketball, whatever the event was going on, we could count on our students being there to support and sort of be that extra motivation against our rivalries.
Alumni Donna Green rates her school spirit on a scale from 1 to 10.
I was a 10 and I'm still a 10. I was involved in everything in school.
Traditions have been changed, created, and sometimes lost, but they remain something to remember and something to look forward to.
Thanks, Kinsey. Coming up soon will be a unique look at some very talented artists, but first, an in-depth look at 3 of TC's clubs.
I am in a Latin club.
I'm in drama club.
A Chinese club.
Each year, kids and teachers come to the school year with clubs and extracurriculars in mind, hoping that they can dip their toe into some of the 32 clubs at TC Robertson.
Do something called Kertamen, which is like a trivia bowl style game thing. They ask us sort of questions about Roman history, myth, culture, and the Latin language and English derivatives of the language, and we answer questions.
We go in there after school on Wednesdays, and then we, they play music as we're walking in, and sometimes we'll play games, and we give announcements about shows that are going on, and opportunities to get involved in our community.
We promote a lot of Chinese cultural awareness, and we teach a lot of the kids about the different cultures in China.
Getting to tell people what to do, I enjoy that. Naming things after myself. But also just the Latin language has a lot of complexity. A lot of the grammatical mechanics of the language make it very unique. And trying to understand more about it and to develop a greater mastery of the language.
I just love the community of it because, it's some of my closest friends getting together and hanging out and doing what we love.
I love the food. We bring a lot of food to Chinese club.
With the GF Current, I'm Adam Eisen.
Thanks, Adam. The GF Current is proud to announce we'll be continuing a segment from last year called Soundwave, where we feature local Asheville artists.
Make sure you check us out at goldenfleeceonline.com to learn more about our focus this month, Logan Marie. Now we'd like to spotlight one of our very young talents here at TC.
That's right. This month we will feature senior dancer Cassie Sims.
I chose to dance because my mom put me in it when I was 3, and I stuck with it because it's something that I really enjoy. It's kind of all I've ever known, so it's just something that I can go to if I'm not feeling good or have a bad day. It makes me really happy, so. My favorite type of dance is contemporary because it's kind of a mix of everything. My future plans, I'm auditioning for Juilliard in New York and Pace in hopes of becoming a professional dancer. Well, for Juilliard, you have to fill out an application, and then I'm going to Chicago, and there's 3 different parts. There's a ballet, a contemporary, and then if you get called back, you do a solo for them, and then you find out if you got in or not. I've danced at 3 different studios, actually. I started at Miss Tanya's Expression Dance in Pennsylvania, and then I went to Center Stage for a couple years, and now I'm at WNC Dance Academy. I've learned a lot about technique and different styles of dance throughout the years.
In sports, we'd like to congratulate cross-country state champion Elise Wright and all of our other students who have signed with Division I colleges. And even as great as it is to see success from our students, we will highlight the legacy coaches here at Robertson.
Legacy coach, a coach who just leaves a really big impact on the school and who's really successful over time. Coach Wilcher, he's a really good coach, and he's done a lot of good things here. He's won over 1,000 games.
A legacy coach is someone that has done great things in the past for previous teams and is a good person to get advice on whatever kind of sport they are good at. And for example, Coach Beatty, and I think it's pretty good that she's come out of retirement.
I think a legacy coach is a coach who has a tremendous impact on the players, coaches, other staff, and just the team in general.
Having the culture, just like TC here, we had Rob Butcher. He brought me in as a freshman. He made me feel the culture. It was I don't know, it's just something I never really felt before.
A legacy coach would be either Coach Brown or Coach Coop. They definitely are going to be remembered when they're gone, even for a long time.
Well, that's all we have time for now. Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode of the GF Current.
Have a great weekend and a safe holiday break.